Everybody, welcome or welcome back to the channel. My name's Nicole and this is Dusty Book Sniffers, and today we're here for day 13 of Advent. So let's get started. Good morning or good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you for taking some time out of your day and spending it with me while I open up day 13 of the Book Grocer Book Advent. It's been a lot of fun for Bookmas so far. I've been enjoying receiving all of my books, and of course today's outfit is curated by Little M. I love my shirt. This is my favorite shirt, and yeah, next year I've actually been looking at doing some merch and all that sort of stuff. So next year I'm going to create a few of my own Christmas shirts, so hopefully we can get them on the channel and some of you might be able to purchase them. Something that I've been looking into for a little bit. Just didn't make it for this year, but definitely for next year. All right, so we are here to open up day 13. It is the biggest book on, I believe, it's the biggest book on the shelf this year. All right, let's open it up and see what we've got. Lovely gold plain for wrapping today. I'm going to pop that under the table as usual and open that one up. It looks a little bit easier. They just didn't put so much sticky tape on it. It'd be great. Oh, those books are starting to move. I've got two laying down flat so they don't all fall over, but that shelf is starting to look a little bit cute. I love it when I've got lots of new books. It's my favorite time of year getting the Advent box because I have no idea what is in the box. Now, Book Grocer does, I'm not affiliated with them in any shape, way, or form, but Book Grocer do a lot of different other boxes as well, and I often get them, and they have anywhere from, as I said, I think the lowest one I've ever had is 16 books, but I have had as many as 20 books in them. So, you know, and they're reasonably priced too. Like you can pick them up for around $100 and, you know, $10 for postage. They only ship here in Australia as far as I'm aware. I'm not sure if they ship any international or whether they ship to New Zealand or not, but I will link all their information where you can find their website up down below. And of course, I will also have the playlist from this year so you can see the previous books. If you're only just joining us, I'll just come across the channel today, there is a playlist underneath this video as well that you can go and check out. And of course, you can also check out the playlist for last year's one as well. The previous year, this is the third year that I've had it. The first year, I actually opened that up on my craft channel, and that was mixed in with a whole heap of other stuff as well. So I haven't put that playlist down there. But if you would like to see the Advent for this year over on the craft channel, that's also linked up down below as well. All right, I've unwrapped this book. It is called A Sacred Storm. Looks like it is by Theodore Byrne, and it looks to be like another war one. All right, so it is a big book. It is a bit of a chunky book to hold up, so it's going to take two hands to hold this one up. So as I said, it is A Sacred Storm. It's looking very warlike at sea, I guess. It is looking like it's a Viking one as well. So it actually says evocative prose and the brutality of the Viking world is all here, woven with the depth touched into a tremendous tale. If Bernard Cornwell and George R.R. Martin had a love child, it would look like this. Well, there you go. It's a bit of a sounds like it's a little bit of an epic. Now, it is quite a large book, but the font is quite large. So there is the font. The camera just focused then. It has a number of pages. It has 690 pages. Let's have a look when this was published. I'm going to put in the front book 13, like I always do. And if you're new here, that's just so I know when I got it. The only books that I mark are the book, the Advent, so I know what year I got it. So if I go through my bookshelf and I see a book, I'm like, I don't remember getting this. It's probably been from the Advent for a book grocer box, so I'll put it aside for Savannah to take to, if I decide that I don't want to read it, I'll put it aside for Savannah to take to a book exchange, and then she can get some books that she wants. So let me have a look here. We've got a little bit about the author. He also has another book called A Mighty Dawn, and Theodore Byrne studied Dark Age anthology at Cambridge in 2010. He quit his job as an arbitration lawyer in Hong Kong and cycled 10,000 miles across Asia and Europe to his home in Norfolk. And A Sacred Storm is his second novel. So there you go. He's had a little bit of an adventure. And this was first published in 2018. Who doesn't love a book with a map in it? So we have a map. It is quite a heavy book. It's quite a chunky book. And it's also got the cast of characters in the front. And so it looks like to be a little bit of a Viking fantasy sort of war type book. Okay, so let's find out what this book is about. Now, just a heads up, there are lots of names on here that I cannot pronounce. They are Swedish names, and I have no idea how the Swedes pronounce their words and all that sort of stuff. Maybe I should get on Duolingo and see if I can't learn Swedish, and I might be able to pick some up. But anyway, this is where we are right now. And this book is set in 8th century. And essentially what I can tell from the blurb on the back that we have a Viking, Erland, and he is an outlander, and he's pledged his sword to the king, to Vigga Ivarsson, I think is how you pronounce it. And he is the king of the spheres, and is also the sworn enemy to the Danish king Harald Wartooth. Wartooth is stirring up trouble. He's hungry for power, and he's stirring up a lot of violence in the borderlands. And as the fires of this ancient feud are reignited, Erland is bound by honor and his oath to stand with the king. But unbeknownst to the old king, his daughter, Princess Leela, has fallen for this outlander, and has fallen under his spell. And as the armies gather, Leela and Erland must choose between the duty to the king or their love for one another. Blooded young, betrayed often, Erland is no stranger to battle, and hidden in the shadows there are always those determined to bring about the maelstrom of war. So it is definitely not something that I normally would read, but it sounds like it's got a little bit of a love story in there. This is a bloody big book, and it's quite heavy to hold up. So yeah, but as I said, I'm going to endeavor to read them. Is this one that I will get into? Who knows? Like with any of the books, I will give it 100 pages. If I'm not enjoying it by the 100th page, I will DNF it, but at least then I've given it a go. And I'm sure that this will be right up someone's alley, and Savannah will be able to get a pretty penny for it at the book exchange, but I will give it a go. I'm going to endeavor to try and read 2 books a month next year. Don't hold me to that, because in May I won't be able to read anything because I do my Kindle challenge. But anyway, I'm going to give it a go and see what it's about. All right, so that is book 13 for today. As always, don't forget to give me a thumbs up down below if you've made it this far. Leave me a little Santa emoji down below. These earrings are Santa eating pavlova, very Aussie indeed. And have you read this book or read anything by this author? Let me know. And the last couple of days we've been doing, let me know what you're most grateful for today and leading up to the festive season. And as always, that is it from me today. Happy reading, everybody. Keep turning those pages, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.